Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Antoine Taylor from True Stories Media, back again with our weekly podcast, Mogul Motivation, episode 41. And this week, we're going to discuss the process of power. When you're an entrepreneur, when you're building a business, when you're going after your dreams, we all have a process that we have to go through in order to accomplish our end goals. And the process is very simple. It's a 5-step process that I believe we all go through, whether we know it or not. Number one is you have to have a vision. You have to know what you want to do. You have to know where you want to end up when it's all said and done. You have to have a vision of where you're going. Number two is you have to create a plan. So you have to create a plan to get from point A to B, to get from your starting point to that ultimate vision that you have in your head. Number three is you have to focus on execution. So after you create your plan, how are you going to execute your plan? How are you going to go about it? How are you going to make it become a reality? Number four, you have to try not to compare your journey to others. As I said many times before on these podcasts, we all have a journey and we all have different journeys that's tailor-made to our own lives. Don't worry about how quickly others are getting success and why you're still going slow, because the reality is you have to just focus on your journey and your journey only. Don't get caught up in a distraction of focusing on other people's success. And number five is you have to understand everything takes time. Nothing is going to happen overnight. We always see celebrities and athletes and we think that they're overnight successes. But the reality is we're only seeing the tip of the iceberg. We don't see the blood and the sweat and the tears and all of the work that these people have put in for many, many years. For example, Kevin Hart was grinding for 19 years before he became a success. Now Kevin Hart is in 2-3 movies a year. He's the highest paid comedian in the history of Hollywood. But before all of that, he was grinding and he was struggling, and we never knew who he was. For 19 years, he was told no. So real quick, real simple, ladies and gentlemen, that's the process of power. Once you go through this 5-step process, eventually you will succeed and you will accomplish that vision that you had in the very beginning, because that's the first step. You have to have a vision. Then you create your plan. Then you execute your plan. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't fall into that trap. And then understand that everything is going to take time, no matter what. That's the process of power, ladies and gentlemen. So very short, very brief. That's my message this morning. Understand that everything is a process when you're an entrepreneur, when you're building a business, and when you're going after your dreams. Nothing comes easy. Nothing comes overnight. So keep working, stay enthused, and continue to imagine reality, and we will succeed. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, have a great day, and let's make it happen.